What's going on, guys? This is Dobrunsky125. Today we're going to be talking about Barbarian Mercenaries in Diablo 2, the hirelings from Act 5 that nobody ever uses. Okay guys, so this is a crowd control Act 5 mercenary build that I've been working on in single player. Now, by no means am I saying that this mercenary build is on par with the Act 2 hireling. It simply isn't. The auras that the Act 2 mercenaries have themselves, plus the wide range of polearm rumors that actually have auras like Infinity, Pride, and Insight, make the Act 2 mercenary the strongest and most commonly used mercenary in Diablo 2. But this mercenary build that I'm going to show you guys is something different that you guys can try if you're bored with your current mercenary or if you want to stand out on ladder. Now, I find that this build really excels in areas like the Chaos Sanctuary or the Ancient Tunnels that have a lot of undead monsters. I've actually only been using this mercenary build with my Sorceress because it's the only high level character that I have on my pluggy right now, but I could really see this Merc being even better when you support it with auras like Fanaticism from a Paladin. For his helmet, he's using a G-Face, socketed with the 40% enhanced damage jewel. This helmet is pretty much the #1 choice for any mercenary build when you want to maximize your damage per second. This helmet has 35% crushing blow, 15% deadly strike, and the 40% enhanced damage jewel boosts his physical damage even further. Even the 30% faster hit recovery bonus helps him recover faster from enemy attacks. This helmet is the #1 choice for an offensive based approach for this mercenary build. My mercenary is using the godly Fortitude runeword in an e-bugged Balrog skin for his armor. I feel like Fortitude was the best runeword that I could use to complement his helmet in trying to take the most offensive based approach possible. Fortitude really is an amazing runeword considering it only requires one high rune. 300% enhanced damage, 200% enhanced defense, huge boost to life and res. I mean, really, what's not to like on this armor? Fortitude and the G-Face combined really buffs up the raw damage on my mercenary, which is pretty important because he doesn't really have any support from auras like the Act 2 mercenary does. I know a few of my subscribers asked to see the runeword Lawbringer in action from my epic runewords Lawbringer episode, so for this build, my mercenary is using Lawbringer in an ethereal Balrog blade. An ethereal 3 open socket legend sword would probably be the ideal base because of its faster attack speed, but I just settled on using the Balrog blade instead. The Sanctuary aura helps knock back the undead, and the chance to cast a Crepify helps slow down enemies, which makes this mercenary build great for crowd control. The biggest drawback to the rumored Lawbringer is the lack of enhanced damage. However, Fortitude, G-Face, and Decrepify helps to offset the lack of damage. As I mentioned earlier, the damage is relatively low compared to more powerful Act 2 mercenary builds, but this is something different that you guys can try if you want to change things up. Alright guys, let me show you how this crowd support mercenary helps my Sorceress during an Ancient Tunnel run. So you can see how the Sanctuary aura helps knock back every undead monster that I come across in the Ancient Tunnels. The only monsters that the Sanctuary aura won't work on is the invaders because they aren't the undead. To be honest, I wouldn't recommend using this mercenary build when you're trying to build your Sorceress up in early hell, but once you've stacked enough skills and you get enough mana from your gear, you'll find that you really don't need runeword support like meditation from Insight. I mean, you guys can see that it's pretty cool with the crowd control. Everywhere that I teleport, the undead are knocked back, which gives me some breathing room with my Blizzard Sorceress. And if you actually give this mercenary the chance, he can do some decent damage. Support auras like Fanaticism, if you were a Paladin, would make this mercenary even more powerful. Well guys, that wraps up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This Merc is not the greatest Diablo 2 mercenary, but it's something different that you guys can give a shot. I have 2 more build ideas for the Act 5 Merc. One is a more crowd-based support role that doesn't do any damage, and the other is a pure damage build that will require a really hard runeword to make for his weapon. But those builds will be future videos. I hope you guys have a wicked day, and I'll catch you on my next video.